Hey guys, welcome back to an episode of 12-Inch Figure Fanatic. Remember to subscribe. Today we're opening up Captain Marvel. Boy, I really have a crush on her. I think she likes girls though. I don't know. I think she is a lesbian in the movie. But this is from Hot Toys. It's been out for quite some time. It was in my wish list on Sideshow Toys. But they finally had a sale for her, so I couldn't refuse. I think it came out to like $140 or something like that. So let's crack her open and see what we got here. All right, so I have to admit I don't like this look. I like seeing her face. She's just so beautiful. I don't think she should hide it behind that scary looking mask. The box itself has some foil type shininess to it on the lettering, and it's got some reflectiveness on the sides and the back. So good job, Hot Toys. You took care of the box. It's got a slip here, a little window there. All of the cast and crew involved in making the figure. I really like that the film was set in the 80s because it has that 80s feel to it when you're watching it. Was it the 80s? No, I think it was the 90s actually. Yeah, it was the 90s. They had, I remember grunge came up at the beginning when she was, I guess, getting ready to blend in with the population, and she fell into a Blockbuster video, so that was iconic of the times. Okay. Ooh, fancy. All right. Hot Toys does know how to do superheroes, that's for sure. The material choices, I mean, they're known for exceptional materials. Unfortunately, they have a dark history with their material choices succumbing to time. There we go. All right, so she's got this foam cape, not part of the costume, but to protect the head sculpt, I guess. Take that off. Yeah, there we go. All right. Very nice. Oh, we didn't get everything here. There we go. Now we got everything. So very nice on the head sculpt there. I think we've gotten kind of spoiled these days because figures, especially considering in art, is done stitched hair as a standard almost. Having a sculpt like this with the sculpted hair, I don't know. And not only that, but Hot Toys has this funny way of doing like metallic finishes in the hair. I saw this on a Tony Stark a while back as well, but it's got kind of like gold blended into it, I guess to help with the shine, but it just comes off as a little weird. But great looking figure. I mean, it looks just like you would expect it to look in real life in the film. The pattern here, like I said, Hot Toys always does a fantastic job with this kind of thing. But as we know, you wouldn't want to display it over a long period of time with the material folded like that. All right, some of you who like posing your figures in these wild, adventurous positions, you suffer the consequences in the long run. You know, some of the pros will reposition their figures every few months, accounting for that. Like for instance, I could picture that getting a little too stretchy if you bent it forward or backward or sideways too much. So you pretty much want to keep it like this in order to keep any creases in this area from staying away. But great figure overall. Yeah, solid figure. She is sexy. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Okay, so we got a bunch of magical looking hands. So I don't know if these, yeah, it looks like they might glow. I'll have to read the instructions. Got the scary head sculpt. I don't know if the eyes glow. Yeah, they do, because there's something going on in there. I'll have to read the instructions on that. Once again, this would have been nice if it was stitched in rather than sculpted. Looks kind of like a turkey or something. More flame throwing things. Oh, this is for the top here. If you don't want to use the hair, make it glow a little bit. Several hands, glowing cuffs. Got the cat. One thing would have been cool if they had an alternate version of the cat with the creature arms coming out of its mouth, like in the movie. But it's got the little name there. It's all one sculpt. Maybe it would have been nice if this had some movement to it as a separate piece, but that's okay. Or if that dangled. I've seen, they would have been able to make that a dangling piece of metal, but that would have driven up the costs. And Hot Toys is already charging enough, right? And then these are all the batteries. Wow, a lot of batteries going on, and they're known for their tiny little batteries. So we'll get all those installed as well. And just like I could always count on, Hot Toys has a base with a logo, with a nameplate, right? And that screws in there. Oh, like that. Now, what would be nice is if they had maybe magnetic, so that one side it says Carol Danvers, but on the other side it would just say Captain Marvel. But maybe they figured it already says that right here, so they didn't need to repeat it. I don't know. But nice. All right, so let's get this figure. Oh, wait, I forgot some things. This was in the lid. More fire throwing things. Leather jacket. Will it suffer the same fate as the Terminator jacket? I don't know. Has Hot Toys learned their lesson? I don't know. But very nice there. Good patchwork. Got her name on there. There we go. Thank God. I'm going to need this. We got the instructions. All right. So I'm going to see what's going on with all this, and then I'm going to set this up and give you my final thoughts. All right. Here she is, folks. Got her all lit up. The batteries are so tiny. The screws are tiny. Kind of annoying, but it turned out real nice. I mean, that multicolored glow effect. The head sculpt. So there's a switch under here. Ingeniously, it's one switch for both lights. There's a top one there and a middle one there, and it just has this switch. But it looks real cool. I mean, yeah. This is where Hot Toys really excels, is using the LED features to make things glow and make them glow well. But this isn't how I'm going to display her. Hold on just a second. And this is how I choose to display her. I think that the hand like this kind of shows her playfulness in the film. It brings a little bit of that personality out. Even though she's kind of got a very serious face, it kind of doesn't match that pose. But one option that they had in the picture in the instructions is her holding the cat. But the way the cat is sculpted, it's not meant to be held. It's meant to be standing. If she's holding it, it just kind of looks stiff, like some kind of taxidermy project. So, yeah, holding it is not an option. But you could use, if you have the Godfather figure, you could use the cat from that because they're awfully similar. But Hot Toys, as usual, they make it hard to take points off because they do things so well. They're pioneers in the game, and they've come out with a lot of the cutting edge techniques that other manufacturers have copied since the beginning of time. So I'm going to give this figure a 9.2. And it does everything well. Like I mentioned, the cat, it just I prefer they had two options for the cat rather than two options for the main here. But everything else is great. The jacket could be a little bit more weathered looking and not so fake and crisp. But other than that's the only thing I took points off of. Thanks for tuning in, guys. This is going to look great next to the rest of the Avengers. See you next time.